First question I have for you before we get into football. Been asking, asked Monty, asked CJ, if you could pick one brand or company to do a dream NIL sponsorship with, who would it be and why?
Probably, I would say Dodge. Just because I'm a big Charger fan and I want to be able to see if I can get one of those new Chargers they got out there. So
I hear you, man. First question I got, it seems like we keep bringing it up, but it's very, very valid. No Tutu, no Dez. It seems like you're going to be one of those guys where it's almost like the face of the wide receiving corps in a sense. What's been kind of your mindset coming into this year, going from being one of the guys to being one of the top guys in this corps, having to lead some of the younger players?
Right. Well, it's exciting. I think anytime you lose, two players that pretty much a lot of production last year, they question the next year, they question the receiving group. But I think the guys we have are, so talented. And, I know you guys have heard the emergence of a lot of our receivers and Tyler Hero, Jordan Watkins, guys like that. So I believe this year as a group we'll be able to add on to that production, without those two. And I believe we'll shock a lot of people that maybe question, our production.
In terms of some of those emergencies, there's two guys in particular, the two guys from last year's, this past year's recruiting class. Mari has gotten a lot of praise, and Demetrius as well. Just talk about those two guys, what you've seen from both of those, and early on in preseason camp.
Right. Well, yeah, definitely two great guys. Mari and Demetrius, or Michi, what we call him, definitely bring a lot to the table. Mari, the quick, switched up speed guy, and Michi, a big guy, and they both have a lot of potential and have done a lot of great things so far in this camp. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if a lot of people get to see them on the field this year.
Transitioning to Malik, probably had a year not necessarily up to his standards last year with the turnovers. I actually thought at some points, he showed a lot more progression.
Right.
But in terms of off-season, Pete Thomas have raved about him living in the film room, getting his chemistry up with the wide receivers. What's been your all's relationship like, not only as a whole, but like this season in particular, or upcoming this season? So.
Oh yeah, it's gotten even better and even tighter. I think this year we'll be able to see Malik hit on all cylinders. In the run game, the pass game, he's, as we all know, is one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country and one of the better deep ball throwers in the country. So I believe this year, he'll be able to put it all together and we'll really see his true potential.
Just a couple more. I want to talk a little bit about the JUCO aspect of things. People will have their own connotations of it, but we want to steer clear of that. I just want to get your opinion on how you feel like that helped you to get to where you are now.
Right.
Has it been humbling for you? What has JUCO taught you and helped you get to where you are now?
Right. Well, I'm definitely appreciative of JUCO. I believe for me, it's helped me just to be able to appreciate things a lot more in the aspects of football. And also just enjoy the process. I know when you're in JUCO, I know that's kind of like a stepping stone to where people want to go.
Right.
And I believe that's just really helped me just to enjoy the process, and so now that I'm here, it's allowed me to, work harder and do things that maybe I wouldn't have done if I didn't have to go that route. So I'm very thankful.
Last one I got, and there's no right or wrong answer. I'm asking everyone. If I were to ask you who Braden Smith is, what would you tell me?
Like,
who is Braden Smith?
From the football aspect?
It doesn't matter.
Well,
let's go Braden Smith the person, because you're more than just a football player.
Right.
Who are you outside of football?
Well, I would say just caring. I know I try to show a lot of love and a lot of positivity to the guys that I care about, in particular on this team. I know that can take people a long way. So if you ask a lot of guys, I'm always joking, always playing around, trying to raise people up. So I would say just caring and just trying to push guys past the edge.